Alright, what's going on, everybody? We are live for the Chiefs and the Falcons tonight on Sunday Night Football. Had a wild day of football so far, and we'll have to see if that continues. I've had a horrible week predicting. I think I'm like 5-8 right now, which is terrible. Hold on, let me bring up the comments. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the stream. Alright, who will win, Chiefs or Falcons? Be sure to vote on that poll. I've got the Chiefs in a close game. I don't know the exact score. Chiefs 2-0, Falcons 1-1. Let's see what score I have this being. I got the Chiefs. Nope, that's the wrong game. Yeah, I got the Chiefs 26-20. Falcons playing in a short week after a crazy comeback on Monday Night Football to win. And we'll have to see if they can beat another good team, or if the Chiefs will improve to 3-0 on the season. Falcons home for this one. The first road game of the season for the Chiefs. So, actually, a bunch of teams win their road opener today. Or at least, it feels like a bunch. I feel like every other game I saw a team wins home opener for the second time in 3 years or something like that. But welcome to the stream, everybody. Be sure to vote in the poll of who you got. I got the Chiefs in a close one, 26-20. I don't think it'll be a shootout, but I think both teams will find a good amount of offensive success. But the game should be kicking off any minute now. Alright, here we go. They're set to kick off. Harrison Butker is set to kick it away. He's got 11 kickoffs on the season. 9 of them have been touchbacks. Avery Williams and Ray-Ray McCloud are back deep to receive for the Falcons. So the Falcons will get the football first here. And we will see what Kirk Cousins and the Falcons offense can do. But Butker sends it away. And kickoff will be a touchback and come out to the 30-yard line. So Kirk Cousins and the Falcons offense onto the field. Offense wasn't the greatest last week, but a big comeback against the Eagles maybe can carry over into this game. Bijan Robinson was great last week, but the passing game, very slow start until the final couple drives. So here's a 1st and 10 from the 30. Kirk Cousins is under center. Off play action, Cousins will throw to the flat. There's Darnell Mooney. Mooney makes the catch as space after the catch, stays in bounds, spinning his way, and he stepped out of bounds after a pickup of roughly 12. Nice start to the game for the Falcons. Kirk Cousins last week threw for 241 yards and 2 touchdowns. No interceptions, although 70 of his 241 yards came on one drive. Alright, hold on. Got play stop for some reason. Alright, I think they originally moved the chains, but then they said it was short, so now they gotta get the chains resituated. Yeah, it's about second and half a yard. So a pickup of 9 on first down for Mooney. And here is a second and inches. Cousins under center. Receiver in motion. Off play action again. Cousins looks to throw. Has time. Throws downfield. That's caught by Mooney again. He breaks a tackle. Mooney inside Chiefs territory. Taken down at the 36. And a good start offensively for the Falcons. 2 plays already inside Chiefs territory. And 2 quick completions for Kirk Cousins, both Darnell Mooney. "35 yards on 2 plays. From the 35, here's the handoff to Robinson running right, and he's going nowhere. Nick Bolton takes him down for a loss of a yard. So far, nobody's voted on the poll. Actually, make sure to vote if you guys have not already done so. I know, actually, no one's done so. Let me know who you guys have winning. Second and 11. Cousins looks to throw. Has time. Throws underneath. That's caught by McLeod. He's got space after the catch. McLeod, another first down. Lowers the shoulder for a pickup of 13. And Falcons moving the football very effectively here on this drive, especially through the air. Pickup of 12 there on the catch and run for McLeod. Cousins 3 of 3, 50 yards to start. Here's McLeod in motion. And they'll hand off to Robinson running left. Bijan able to break a tackle and pick up about 6. Really good looking first drive for the Falcons. Last week, Bijan Robinson, 18 total touches, 97 rushing yards, 25 receiving yards. Although didn't get in the end zone. His 8th career game with at least 100 scrimmage yards. Here is a second and 5. Cousins throws to the flat. There is McLeod. He kind of gets a block, and he'll be forced out of bounds after a pickup of about 2. So it'll be a 3rd and 3, first third down for the Falcons. I said kind of got a block. Left tackle Jake Matthews was out there in space, but all he did was really get in his way. And didn't really give him a block at all. Just kind of made him find a different route around him. So here's a 3rd and 3. First third down of the day for the Falcons. 11:15 to go in the first quarter. Empty backfield for Cousins. Will look to throw. Cousins with time. Takes a shot to the end zone. Wide open Drake London. And that's a Falcons touchdown. That's some kind of missed assignment there for the Falcons. Drake London caught the game winner last week. He is wide open. And the Falcons, 7 plays, 70 yards, 3 of 53 off the clock. And an early lead. Let's see what happens here. Oh, they both bite on the pump fake to Bijan. And that just leaves Drake London with nobody within 10 yards of him in the end zone. So here is young Mike Koo for the extra point. and Koo nails it to make it a 7-point Falcons lead. So 7-0 Falcons lead early after a very effective opening drive. Almost all of it through the air. Kirk Cousins gets off to a great start. The Falcons go 7 plays, 70 yards, 3:53 off the clock. Ends in a 14-yard pass, Kirk Cousins to Drake London. And Cousins on the drive, 5 of 5 for 66 yards. Darnell Mooney caught 35 of those yards on 2 catches. And great start for the Falcons offense. Hold on 1 second. But let's see if the Falcons defense can match the start their offense did, or if the Chiefs come out right away and score a touchdown. The Chiefs have scored on both their opening drives this season. A touchdown in week 1, field goal last week. So they're now back from commercial. The Falcons kick this off. It is a shorter kick will bounce. And on the bounce, it is fielded by Hardman. He cuts this up the middle, and McCole Hardman return to the 20. A flag comes in. And it's going to back him up. A hold will be called. The Chiefs, not ideal starting field position here. Leo Chanel called for the hold. I feel like no matter the kickoff format, you always see a holding on kickoffs. So here's a 1st and 10 from the 11. Mahomes and the Chiefs offense onto the field, trailing early 7-0 with 11:02 to go in the first quarter. Mahomes off play action, rolls to his right. Mahomes now looks back left, throws up the field, and that is incomplete, looking for Rashee Rice. A little bit low and incomplete. So here is a 2nd and 10 from the 11 following the incompletion. Mahomes in shotgun. Mahomes will look to throw to the outside, caught by Worthy, and Xavier Worthy with some nice run after the catch gains 9. Actually, they give him a 1st down. Looks like it. Mahomes on the season, or actually last week, he had just 151 passing yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. The 151 yards, 2nd fewest in his career. Didn't play a very good game. They did give Worthy enough for the 1st down. So from the 21, Mahomes now throws out to Worthy again on a little swing pass here. And Worthy will cut upfield and gain about 7. Chiefs don't have Isaiah Pacheco for the next several weeks. He's out with a fractured fibula, I believe it is. So Carson Steele, the undrafted rookie from UCLA, will see a lot of time at running back. He's been standing next to Mahomes for all the plays so far, just hasn't gotten a touch yet. 2nd and 4 from the 27. Here's the handoff to Carson Steele. Steele picks up 6 and enough for a Chief first down. So here is a first down for the Chiefs. Carson Steele signed as an undrafted free agent this offseason out of UCLA. He's actually really good at UCLA, averaged over 5 yards a carry. First and 10 from the 33. Mahomes throws outside. There's Kelsey, his first catch, and Kelsey taken down. Gains only a yard. Hold on, there's a cricket right here. I'm gonna go see if I can kill this thing. Nope, I couldn't. It jumped away before I could get to it. I move, and it jumps very quickly. So far, results in the poll, 60% of you guys said the Falcons will win, 40% have said the Chiefs. Be sure to vote if you have not already done so. Mahomes looks to throw over the middle, caught by Rice. Nasty move, Rashee Rice inside Falcons territory to the 48-yard line. And a nice pickup there for the Chiefs. So from the 48, Mahomes in shotgun. Steele lined up to his right. Mahomes will look to throw. He's pressured, steps up in the pocket, throws low, incomplete. So 2nd and 10 for the Chiefs. Ball once again on the Falcons' 48. Mahomes looks to throw. Pump fakes, now steps up in the pocket. Going to tuck this and run. And Mahomes gains 9. So it's a 3rd and 1. Third and short here for the Falcons. Could be 4-down territory. Or sorry, for the Chiefs. Could be 4-down territory if they don't get this. The ball is on the 39. I wouldn't be shocked to see them go for this on 4th down if they don't get it. We got a timeout called by the Chiefs before this 3rd down play, with 7:33 to go in the first quarter. So let's see what the call is here for the Chiefs. It's a 3rd and 1. The Chiefs have Wanya Morris at left tackle. He entered at left tackle for the rookie Kingsley Suamata-Ita, who's really struggled to start the season. Got benched in the 4th quarter last week, and Morris didn't allow pressure on 7 pass block snaps last season. He gets to start at left tackle. Oh, I just realized that they've actually moved Kingsley Suamata-Ita to right tackle. Juwan Taylor has shifted inside to guard. Reshuffled offensive line. Here's Steele. He is going to try to fight towards the 1st down. He's awfully close to moving the chains. Let's see. He got hit at the line of scrimmage, but his momentum continued to carry him forward. And it looks like he's going to be just short. So let's see what the decision is here for Andy Reid. Oh, he falls forward. I think he may have enough for a 1st down. They will go for this. They're going to go with the T formation. Motion out of it. Mahomes hands off to Rashee Rice. And Rice, oh, did he get there? I don't think he got there. Rashee Rice. They're going to say enough for a first down. Let's see. I didn't think he got there first look. Let's see. Here's a look right down the line. No, he didn't get that. That should be a turnover on downs. We got a challenge flag from Raheem Morris, and this looks to be a good challenge. He did not pick up this first down. I don't think he got there. It's very close, but I don't believe they got the first down. He has to get to the 38. And I really don't think he does. Alright, give me 1 second. I'll be back in 2 seconds. Maybe not even that long. Alright, I'm back. But we'll have to see what this review ends up being. But I think he's short. But the thing is, I think if the Chiefs didn't rush to get that fourth down playoff, because they definitely rushed. If you take some more time, you can maybe challenge that third down spot. Because I think he picked up the first down. On the third down play, but definitely not the fourth down. Alright, so still waiting for them to come back following this review. I'm pretty sure he's short. Or at least that's what my call is. This was challenged by the Falcons. Remember, it was ruled a first down on the field, so it needs to be a clear... It needs to be that it's clearly short. Is there enough to overturn it? I would think so. It's close, but I don't think he gets it. Wow, call stands. Mahomes gonna take a shot deep down the field into the end zone. Incomplete. Worthy was down there. It was a little underthrown by Mahomes. And it's 2nd and 10. I hate how they always come back from reviews like that and don't tell you the actual ruling. They just put up a little thing about them down and it says call stands. Which is really annoying. 2nd and 10, Mahomes throws quickly. That is high throw, but hauled in by Rice. Sorry, that's actually Juju Smith-Schuster for a pickup of about 5. Under 6 minutes to go here in the first quarter. It's a 3rd and about 6. 3rd and 6 from the 34. Mahomes looks to throw, has time, throws to the outside that is caught by Rice. Oh, very close. Let's see. Does he get the first down? He was like rolling when he caught it. It is definitely a catch. The question is, does he have enough for a first down? They do give him enough for a first down there. Mahomes, hands off, up the middle to... I have no idea who this is. Is this Pirine? I think that's Samaje Pirine. He gets only a yard, but it looks like they caught the Falcons with 12 guys on the field trying to get a substitution off. Let's see here. Yeah, there was 12 men on the field. So they'll pick up 10. Or, sorry, pick up 5 to make a 1st and 5. They have 12 guys on the field. They're trying to get another guy off. Raheem Morris is really upset about that. I think he wanted the refs to let them sub. So 1st and 5 from the 23. Here's the handoff to Pirine again. And Pirine up the middle picks up 3. Samaje Perine was signed with the Chiefs on August 30th after he got cut by the Broncos. This is his 5th NFL team, and on the Dolphins, Bengals, Broncos, and Commanders, as well as now the Chiefs. So 2nd and 1, Kelsey in motion. Mahomes in shotgun. Will hand off to Carson. Steele up the middle. And Steele picks up 2, enough for a first down. 1st and 10 at the 17, with 4 minutes to go in the first quarter. Chiefs still on their opening drive of the game. Falcons went down and scored quickly. Chiefs now putting together a very long first drive. So 1st and 10 from the 17. Mahomes pump fakes the screen, now throws the screen, and Carson Steele gains 2. They faked the screen out to Worthy, then ended up throwing it to Carson Steele, the rookie. Obviously, no Isaiah Pacheco today for the Chiefs. Out with a broken leg. Will miss probably 6 to 8 weeks. I think I read sometime last week. Here's a 2nd and 8. Mahomes in shotgun. Here comes a blitz. Mahomes is pressured. Gets rid of it. Towards the end zone. Intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Justin Simmons. The former Bronco picks off Mahomes at the goal line. And a big stop for this Falcons defense. First turnover of the game. 3rd pick for Mahomes in the last 2 weeks. 4th of the year. And a big interception by the Falcons defense keeps them up by 7. First opening drive of the year where the Chiefs don't come away with points. So far, results in the poll. Be sure to vote. So far, results in the poll: 60% said the Falcons, 40% said the Chiefs. Be sure to vote if you have not already done so. The Falcons with the football on their own 20 following the Chiefs throwing a pick. It was a good looking drive for the Chiefs, too. 17 plays. That's a long drive. 17 plays, 8:21 off the clock. Ends up being 75 yards. They get all the way down to the Falcons 20. Sorry, the Falcons 14 before they throw the pick. The Falcons 20 is where the ball is now. Mahomes threw the ball 10 times in that drive, 6 of 10. That's his 4th interception. Now has more picks than passing touchdowns. Alright, they're back from commercial. The throw to the end zone, he's looking for the second string tight end, Noah Gray. He throws it off his back foot. It's not a very good throw. And it's picked off. 1st and 10 from the 20. Cousins hands off to Bijan. He makes a cut. And Bijan gains about 6 to make this a 2nd down and 4. So 2nd and 4 for the Falcons. 2:20 to go in the first quarter. Falcons up 7-0. McLeod in motion. Handoff to Robinson running right. And Robinson makes a cut and picks up another 5-6 yards. Bijan Robinson, he can break big runs, but he's not necessarily the player to go score a 75-yard touchdown every time he touches the ball. He's more just consistently getting 7-8 yards, but he's really good at doing it. But he obviously also has that home run play potential as well. They go back to Bijan here. This time he hit in the backfield and taken down for a loss of 2. George Karlaftis with the tackle for loss. And it's going to be a 2nd and 11. So 2nd and 11. Cousins in shotgun. Ball on their own 30. Mooney in motion. They throw it out to Mooney on the outside. He's got blockers out there, unable to spin away from Bolton. He's just swung down. Picks up about 3. It'll be a 3rd and 8 for the Falcons with under a minute to go here in the first quarter. So here is a third, that actually marked a 3rd and 9. Third and 9 from the 33. Mooney in motion. Cousins looks to throw. Here comes a blitz. Has time. Cousins pump fakes. Now rolls to his right. Cousins throws downfield. That is incomplete. There's a flag on the play. Kyle Pitts was the target, but this looks like it'll be a holding call and get declined. Let's see. It's definitely a hold. They're talking to Andy Reid about what he wants to do here. just declined the penalty. Alright, it's actually not a hold. It's illegal hands to the face. But it's declined anyway. That is hands to the face. So 4th and 9, after the penalty was declined, Chiefs defense got the stop and got the football back. So Bradley Pinion on to punt it away. And Pinion's punt will send Hardman back to the 10 where he fields this. And Hardman on the return. He's got some space. Hardman across the 20, and he's taken down at the 21. 11 yards on the return. That's pretty solid. And that also brings us to the end of the first quarter. So we head to the second quarter. Falcons up 7-0. And Chiefs getting the football for their second possession to begin the second quarter. That's crazy. Just one possession. By the way, that third down incompletion for Cousins, his first of the day. He's now 6 for 7. Justin Simmons actually now has an interception in 4 straight games against Patrick Mahomes. That's crazy. Overall, the 6th time in his career Justin Simmons has intercepted Patrick Mahomes. I wonder if that's the most by each. If that's the most one quarterback's been intercepted by a single player. I don't know how to word that, so I can look it up, though. Alright, but still waiting for them to come back from commercial. Chiefs with the football. Actually, right as I said that, they got back from commercial. But anyway, Chiefs with the football. Trailing 7-0 here as we begin the second quarter. Ball on their own 21. Mahomes off play action. We'll dump this off to Rice in the flat. Rice spins his way free. And spins out of bounds. Gain of 7. Actually, give him 6 on that. It's already the 11th pass attempt of the day for Mahomes, through 10 on that previous drive. Here is a 2nd and 4. Mahomes hands off to Piron up the middle, and Samaje Piron gains about, we'll give him 2. Oh, Piron's helmet's coming apart. So here's a, wow, they give him 3rd and 1. I didn't think he got a 3rd yard. But here's a 3rd and short for the Chiefs. Trailing by 7, 14:05 to go in the second quarter. Mahomes looks to throw, throws quickly, that's caught by Kelsey. But he's wrapped up right there gain of just 3. But it is enough to move the chains. So the Chiefs, they convert on 3rd down. And here's a 1st and 10 for the Chiefs on their own 33. Mahomes in shotgun. Mahomes under center. Carson steals the back. We'll hand off to the rookie Steele. Steele bounces outside. And Steele still on his feet before he's hit hard by Simmons. And taken down for a pickup of 3. So 2nd and 7. Throw to the outside, caught by Rashee Rice. And Rice breaks a tackle, breaks another, spins his way. Up to the 47. And another 1st down for the Chiefs. I feel like he's really good after the catch, and he doesn't get enough credit for it. You always hear of him being a good receiver. He's underrated, but never really gets enough credit for what he can do with the ball in his hands. He's very good in that aspect. From the 48, here's Piron on the carry, and Samaje Perine breaks a tackle and runs his way for a pickup of 9 inside Falcons territory, and brings up a 2nd and short. Giants won. Yeah, I know. I can't believe that. But they look pretty good, too. Very happy about that. Here's a 2nd and 1 from the 43. Mahomes hands off to Perine up the middle again. Perine dancing his way down to the 34. But yeah, with the Giants, they beat the Browns. I didn't think they'd do it, but Daniel Jones has actually looked pretty good between last week and this week. Malik Neighbors is insane. But Daniel Jones, he's been pretty good. But I'm interested to see what's going to happen next week, because they play the Cowboys on Thursday. Because the Cowboys, they also haven't looked great. I mean, they almost had an insane comeback against the Ravens, but they still haven't looked great. Back-to-back losses. Here's Perine running right, and Perine gains 2. Plus, I mean, you look at the Giants last week, they probably should have and could have won that game if they had a healthy kicker. Neighbors is legit. Yeah, he was so good. Made some insane catches today. That's now back-to-back really good games from Malik Neighbors. Mahomes is pressured. He gets hit as he throws. Incomplete. Looking for Perine. On the check down. Brings up a 3rd and 8 following the incompletion. Third and 8 with 10.5 minutes to go in the 2nd quarter. Ball on the 33. Mahomes rolls to his left. Mahomes pump fakes a million times, then throws downfield. Caught by Justin Watson at the 18. He pump faked about 4 times before he actually threw that. Falcons for the upset. It's very possible. I picked the Chiefs to win, but I would like to see a Falcons upset win. But yeah, they've looked good to start. Their offense right down the field. On their first drive, and then they got a pick on Mahomes. And the Chiefs' last drive, they've looked good to start. Very possible. Flag at the snap. Your Perine gains nothing. Let's see what this flag is. 9:48 to go in the second quarter. It's an illegal formation on the Chiefs. And there was also a defensive holding. They offset. And the replay 1st and 10. How does... I still don't really ever understand defensive holding calls. It never makes any sense to me. But here's a 1st and 10 from the 20. Mahomes in shotgun. Mahomes pump fakes, now throws underneath. Incomplete, almost picked. Off the deflection. But I never understand defensive holding calls in like a run play like that. But pass plays, I get them. Don't always agree with them. But they always make sense. I still don't really understand how you hold in a run play. If you're the defense. Second and 10 for the Chiefs. 9.5 minutes to go in the first half. Throw to the outside. Caught by Rashee Rice. Rice, after the catch, gains about 7. Sorry, that's Worthy. Xavier Worthy, the rookie from Texas. He picks up 7. That brings up a 3rd and about 3. Another long drive for the Chiefs, 12 plays, 66 yards. That has taken over 6 minutes off the clock. Their first long drive in the red zone ended in a pick. Here's a 3rd and 3. Falcons show blitz. They come after Mahomes. He gets rid of it quickly. Rice makes the catch. He's got a touchdown as well. Hold on, there is a flag on the play. If it stands, it's a touchdown for the Chiefs. The official's discussing it right now. It's roughing the passer. Oh, come on. That is horrible. I mean, maybe it's the slightest bit late. I mean, it is... Alright, it's not hideous, but I still don't love it. But the touchdown stands. Obviously, the Chiefs will decline the penalty and take the points. And here's Buckner for the extra point to tie the game up at 7. Rice underrated. Yeah, I agree. He is very good. But the extra point here for Harrison Buckner to make it a 7-7 game. And Buckner's kick is good. So the Chiefs tie this up at 7. Another long drive for the Chiefs that gets down in the red zone. This one ends in 6. Really 7. On a 13-yard touchdown from Mahomes to Rashee Rice. Chiefs go 13 plays, 79 yards, take 6:45 off the clock, and tie the game up at 7. So let's see what the Falcons can do. Their third offensive possession is upcoming. They punted on their scored on their first. Punted on the second drive. And we'll have to see what they can do on their third drive. But waiting for them to come back from commercial here. So far, results in the poll: 62% of you guys said the Falcons will win, 38% said the Chiefs. Be sure to vote if you guys have not already done so. Just saw this stat in Malik Neighbors. Let's see what it says. It says the Giants receiver Malik Neighbors is the first player in NFL history with at least 20 receptions and 3 touchdown catches in his first three career games. Neighbors' 23 receptions are tied with Anquan Bolden's 23 receptions in 2003 for the second most by a player in his first 3 career games. Only Puka Nacua had more, with 30 last year. The kickoff here for the Falcons, or the return, there is no return, and it's a touchback. The Falcons take over at their own 30. So the Falcons take over their own 30-yard line. The last time they had the ball on the 30, they went 7 plays, 70 yards in like 4 minutes. Cousins looks to throw. Cousins, given time, throws over the middle. That is dropped by McLeod. Brings up a 2nd and 10. Chiefs wanted that to be a fumble. I don't really think it had it long enough for it to be a catch. I like the incomplete ruling. 2nd and 10 from the 30. Cousins in shotgun. Algier wind up to his right. Algier on the carry running left. And Algier picks up 4 to make this a 3rd and about 6. So 3rd and 6. You're late again, what do you know? That's alright. 3rd and 6 from the 34. Mooney in motion, play clock at 2. Cousins looks to throw, has time, takes a shot down the field. That is incomplete, looking for Drake London. He had a step. There's a flag on the play. Let's see what this is. This is roughing the passer. And it will extend the drive. Let's see how bad this one is. It's on Chris Jones. Okay, they show the complete wrong guy. So we don't even get a second look at the penalty. Injured Falcons lineman on the play here. I believe that is right tackle Caleb McGarry. Number 76. Hopefully he's okay. But let's see who that injured player is. Yeah, it's Caleb McGarry, Falcons right tackle. Storm Norton is listed at Storm Norton is the guy listed as the backup right tackle. So obviously, hopefully McGarry's okay. Hold on 1 second. But waiting for them to come back from commercial, obviously, hopefully McGarry is okay. I believe he got extended last offseason. No, not this past offseason, the year before. Signed to a 3-year extension after really his first good year. Hadn't really been that good before that season. But yeah, hopefully he's alright. So far, results in the poll, 55% of guys said the Falcons win, 44% have said the Chiefs. You should have voted if you have not already done so. Hey, how's the game going so far? It's pretty good. Getting tied at 7. Falcons went down the field and scored very quickly on their first drive. Then the Chiefs threw a pick on their first drive, scored on their second drive. And now it's tied. Oh, here's the roughing the passer on Chris Jones. That is terrible. Wow, these roughing the passers are really bad. Bijan running left, nothing. Can't watch out of town. Oh, okay. But these roughing the passer calls are getting like really, really soft. Like we already knew that, but they're getting even worse somehow. I was watching the Cowboys Ravens game. The Cowboys, what was it? Their last drive, second to last drive. I can't remember now. But the refs, they were practically trying to give the game to the Cowboys. There was a horrible roughing the passer call there too. Cousins given lots of time. Got to take a shot. Go downfield. Open receiver. It's Kyle Pitts. Kyle Pitts inside the 10. Kyle Pitts dragged down at the 1. There's a flag down. Let's see what this is. Let's see here. If it stands, it's a big catch and run for Kyle Pitts down to the 1. It is defensive holding. The penalty's declined, and it's a big first down for the Falcons. Panthers and Giants won. Yeah, I was really surprised the Panthers won. I mean, Andy Dalton comes in and throws for over 300 yards and 3 touchdowns. First player to achieve that stat line this season, which is just crazy. Also, that's a terrible defensive holding call. Dalton over Bryce Young. Yeah, it looks that way. I mean, I've never really been a huge Bryce Young fan. Obviously, I want him to succeed, but I've never really thought he was that good. Ball on the 1-yard line, and here they hand off to Robinson. And let's see, did he get in? I don't know. Can't see where the ball is. Yes, he did. Touchdown, Falcons. Bijan Robinson with the 1-yard rushing touchdown, and the Falcons retake the lead. They went with the T formation. The Chiefs went with this on, I believe it was 3rd down? Or 4th. I think it was 4th down before. And let's see, Robinson, yeah, he got in. It looks just barely from that angle. But a 5-play, 70-yard drive for the Falcons, 2:08 off the clock. And their touchdown drives have been very short. The extra point for Younghoe Koo, and he hits it to make it 14-7. Alright, let's get back to the comments here. Hi channel and everybody. Hi, how's it going? How are you? Alright, let's see, what have I missed? I know 55% hope the Falcons will win. No way. The Falcons can beat the Chiefs, just saying. I mean, you never know. I didn't think they could, but they've looked pretty good so far. Um, you got Bijan in fantasy. Nice. It hasn't been quite as good as last week, but getting in the end zone will definitely help. Looks like a good game. Mahomes has to answer now. Yeah, he tried to do that after the Falcons' first touchdown. He went him right down the field and then threw a pick in the end zone. But the Falcons' touchdown drives have now gone 7 plays, 70 yards in 3:53, and 5 plays, 70 yards in 2:08. They've been very quick going down the field. And then you look at the Chiefs' 2 drives, 17 plays, taking 8:21 off the clock, and 13 plays, taking 6:15 off the clock. Very, very opposite there in terms of how the offenses are moving the football. Falcons are averaging 8.1 yards per play. Chiefs did about 5. Alright, but still waiting for them to come back from commercial here. Chiefs getting the football back, now trailing by 7, or again trailing by 7. Haven't led in this game. Trailed 7-0, then tied it at 7. And now it's back to a 7-point Falcons lead. So the Falcons have it teed up and are set to send this away here. And the return for the Chiefs, it will be returned from yard inside the end zone. On the return, here's Hardman, and Hardman gets to about the 30. So just about the same as touchback. I feel like the strategy for NFL teams might be let it go. I feel like you're going to get a much better result of a touchback as opposed to a return. Obviously, you will have your occasional good return. But I just feel like it's not worth it. But obviously, you never know. It definitely depends, but I think a touchback is better most of the time. Here's the handoff to Carson. Steele up the middle, and Steele gains 9. Carson Steele's family is watching him play from his sister's wedding. Here's a 2nd and 1 for the Chiefs. Steele gets the handoff here, and he's going to get up to the 44 and a first down. Carson Steele today, 6 carries, 26 yards. On the year, he's got 15 carries for 53 yards, no touchdowns. That is 3.3. Let's say 3.3? No, 3.5 yards a carry. He's also lost a fumble in his short NFL career, just his 3rd career game. Mahomes looks to throw here, has plenty of time. Zips one underneath that is caught by Noah Gray, and Gray will pick up 13, enough for a Chiefs first down. There's the 2nd string tight end for the Chiefs. Haven't seen much of Travis Kelce yet today, just 1 catch, I believe. Got 5 minutes to go here in the first half. Quick throw out to Rashee Rice. He gets some blockers there, but the blocking doesn't really work, as A.J. Terrell takes him down for only 2. So 2nd and 8 here for the Chiefs. From the Falcons 41. Piron is the back, line up to the right of Mahomes. Mahomes looked to throw. Underneath, that is caught by Rice. He's got space after the catch, and Rashee Rice is taken down a yard short of the first down marker by Ellis. Brings up a 3rd and 1. Rashee Rice has been very good today. 63 yards and a touchdown on 7 catches. Third and 1. Really looks more like 3rd and 2. But Mahomes in shotgun. Makes a check at the line. 3:30 to go in the second quarter. Play clock winding down. Handoff to Samaje Perine. He runs into a wall at the line of scrimmage. And it's 4th down. Not a good play there for the Chiefs. It's 4th and 2. And it's going to be a field goal here for the Chiefs. It won't be the easiest field goal, but for Harrison Butker, hasn't missed yet this year, one of the better kickers in the league. And it is 53 yards away, and he got it. Buckner's kick is good, and the Chiefs cut this to a 4-point game. And it is now 14-10 as the Falcons lead. Oh, speaking of field goals, that reminds me. Harrison Butker just hit a 53-yarder. Cowboys kicker Brandon Aubrey, he had a 65-yarder before. And I was kind of rooting for the Cowboys to be able to get to like the 50s. We can see him attempt like a 67-yard field goal. I was wondering for the Cowboys if they got the ball back at the end of the game, at what point do they take the Hail Mary versus kick the field goal? Because at the end of that Cowboys-Ravens game, I was kind of hoping they'd give Aubrey a chance for like a 70-yarder. But waiting for them to come back from a commercial here. They're now back from commercial. Falcons gonna get the football back. With 2:43 to go in the first half. Each team also has 2 timeouts. So the Falcons up 4. And here is the kick will be a touchback and the ball will come out to the 30. So let's see what the Falcons offense can do here. Kirk Cousins has been really good. Falcons offense, 2 touchdown drives and 3 possessions. From the 30, Cousins under center, Mooney in motion. Here's a toss to Bijan Robinson running left. Robinson makes a cut and gains about 3. 2.5 minutes to go. Caleb McGarry left the game before. Is questionable to return with a knee injury. And Falcons center Drew Dahlman now goes hopping off the field. Let's see what happened to Dahlman here. I just got rolled up on. Hopefully he's alright. So a new center coming into the game here for the Falcons. That'll be interesting. Why is the clock still running? Shouldn't this be an injury timeout? Or no, because he went off the field on his own. But this is the 2-minute warning. I'm not sure why the clock isn't stopped. Cousins was overtaking snaps with the new center. Not completely sure. Unless there was no injury timeout. I don't know. That confuses me. But we reached a 2-minute warning here in the first half. Falcons up 14-10. And looking to potentially add more. But the Falcons now with 2 injured offensive linemen. Obviously, Caleb McGarry left the game before. He's questionable. And now we'll have to see what's up with Drew Dahlman here. He's their center. But this offensive line has been pretty good for the Falcons so far. Still waiting for them to come back from commercial here. Falcons with football, 2nd and 8, 2 minutes to go in the first half. Your thoughts on the Super Bowl pick? What teams do you have going this second? That's a good question. Well, originally I had, who was it? The Bengals and the 49ers. That does not look too good right now. Both teams with 2 losses. Bengals still have to play this week. Cousins hit from behind. Ball comes out. And this is going to go out of bounds. Bijan Robinson kicked it out of bounds, which draws a flag. Let's see here. This might have been a pass. It definitely goes forward. It's a matter, was his arm coming forward? Let's see, the officials discussing. I'll get back to your comment in 1 second. Let's see. It does look like Bijan Robinson kicked it out of bounds. But obviously we don't know if that was intentional. I think it was, but let's see what we got here. So the rule in the field is a fumble and a 10-yard penalty on Bijan Robinson from the previous spot. So it's going to be a 2nd and 18 if it stands. Yeah, this is... I don't believe this is a forward... or this is a pass. Bijan Robinson flagged for the kick out of bounds, but really a smart play. I mean, if he could have just, like, slid and, like, knocked it out of bounds instead of kicking it, that would have been a little better. Instead, it's now 3rd and 12. Ravens-Eagles Super Bowl. That's a possibility. The Ravens, I don't know, they haven't looked too great. I'd hate to put the Chiefs there, but they look like they're the best. The NFC is where things get interesting. I mean, do I want to put the Vikings in the Super Bowl? No, not really. But they've looked great. Hold on, what do we got here? Oh, the Chiefs decline the 10-second runoff. The clock will start on the snap. But if I had to make a Super Bowl pick right now, I would say Chiefs, and I don't want to put the Vikings in there. I just don't really think they're going to be able to keep this up, although it's possible. They have looked really good. Let's say the Lions. Chiefs Lions. I don't love that. Oh, fumbled snap. Robinson catches it. Looks like Kirk Cousins bobbled the ball when he went to hand it off. Bijan Robinson, who was going to get the carry anyway, got the ball. Let's see what happened here. No, he never really controlled the snap. But Bijan Robinson able to catch it and run forward for like 6 yards. But the Chiefs call a timeout with 1:45 to go. They'll get the football back. So Bradley Pinion comes on to punt it away with 1:46 to go. They add a second back to the clock. Fourth and 13. Pinion punts it away. And McCole Hardman will let this bounce. And it will be down at the 34. And that is where the Chiefs will take over with 1:37 to go. Ravens-Bills AFC Championship game. Oh, I forgot about the Bills. They've looked good. They play tomorrow. I forgot about them. And Eagles-Niners NFC Championship game. That's possible. I don't know. I'm not loving any team right now out of the NFC. The Vikings have looked the best, but can they keep up this level of play? Their defense looks really good. And I mean, their offense has played well. They just destroy the Texans. Maybe I could put the Vikings in there. I forgot about the Bills, if I'm being completely honest, when I made that right there. But let's see what the Chiefs can do here with about a minute and a half, a little over. Allen MVP. Yeah, he is my pick to win MVP. Although, I mean, Sam Darnold looks to be the MVP through the first couple of weeks. Regular season MVP, yeah. I don't know. Josh Allen, he was my preseason pick to win MVP. He's gotten off to a good start. Didn't play the greatest game last week, but really didn't need to. But, yeah, he has been pretty good. Ravens are always really good. Come the playoffs, different story. They always crumble. The Ravens, it's weird. They've looked pretty good, but pretty bad at the same time to start this year. But yeah, that is true with what you were saying in the playoffs. They really haven't had a ton of success there recently. Mahomes, given time, checks this down to P. Ryan out of the backfield for a pickup of 5. Minute 30 to go. So here's a 2nd and 5. Mahomes looks to throw, pump fakes multiple times, and now Mahomes tries to get rid of it while he's getting sacked. Ends up being able to get rid of it. P. Ryan, the receiver in the area. But going back to what I was saying about the Ravens for a second, they've looked good. They looked pretty good against the Chiefs. Didn't look the greatest against the Ravens. And then they looked good against the Cowboys today. Like, really good until they almost blew the lead. But the thing with the Ravens, they need to figure out how to perform in the playoffs and how to hold on to a lead. But otherwise, they do look pretty good, despite being 1 and 2. Here's a 3rd and 5. Mahomes looks to throw. Mahomes given time underneath, off the hands and almost intercepted. Off the hands of Rashee Rice, who had a sure first down if he catches that, and turns upfield. Jesse Bates could have had a pick, but he drops it. 2 drops on 1 play. Rice has to catch that, and Jesse Bates gets hands on it but can't haul it in. So 4th and 5, the Falcons got the football back. The punt here for Matt Areza will bounce to the returner. I don't know who this is. And he'll return it to the 30. Oh, that's Avery Williams. So they take over at the 30-yard line. And let's see what the Falcons opt to do here. They've got some time. They've got 2 timeouts and about a minute, 59 seconds. Now the Ravens have Henry, they will be better in the playoffs, in your opinion. That's fair. Derrick Henry, he was great today. What did he have? 150 yards and 2 touchdowns? That's his first real great game. Yeah, Henry, 151 and 2 touchdowns. Speaking of the Bills, they play Monday Night Football. Yeah, that is true. They play the Jaguars tomorrow. Here we got early movement by the Falcons that'll back them up 5. Tomorrow we've actually got 2 games. We got the Bengals and Commanders and the Bills and Jaguars. The Bills and Jaguars start at 7:30. Bengals and Commanders start at 8:15, the usual Monday night time. I am going to be going live and really focusing on the Bengals Commanders game. But I will be um, monitoring and keeping a close eye on both games. That's my plan for tomorrow. First and 15, Cousins underneath, caught by London, gains 8. 50 seconds to go. Drake London lost his helmet on the play. Second and 5 here. Cousins looks to throw again. Cousins hit as he throws, goes deep, intercepted, picked off. It's a lateral on the return. It's really a handoff, and it's returned to like the 35. What a play for the Chiefs defense. Cousins got hit as he threw, making it a terrible throw. He couldn't follow through on his throw. Was just kind of popped it up in the air. It got picked, and as he's getting tackled, he hands it off backwards to somebody. Really nice play there for the Chiefs defensively. After the handoff, doesn't really do a ton, but gets an extra 5 yards. So 30 seconds to go. Mahomes to Piron in the flat. Piron makes a cut. And still fighting for yards. Piron gains 8. And now here with 23 seconds left, the Chiefs spend their third and final timeout. Rashee Rice entering this drive 45 yards after the catch, 3 tackles for loss. Or 3 missed tackles forced. He has 7 missed tackles forced this season. That is the most by an NFL receiver. Rice today has 7 catches for 62 yards and a touchdown. It's quite a great game. Second and 2 from the 26. Mahomes in shotgun. Mahomes looks to throw. Rolling right, now sets his feet, now steps up in the pocket. Mahomes floats one into the end zone, incomplete. Brings up a third and 2 with 15 seconds to go. It looked like that might have been just a throwaway. But just threw it out of the end zone because there was a receiver near there. Third and 2, 15 seconds to go. Play clock winding down at 1. And they got the snap off. Mahomes throws down the field. That is incomplete again. That brings up a 4th and 2 with 11 seconds to go. And the Chiefs will send on the field goal unit here. And try to cut it to a 1-point game before the half. So here's Harrison Buckner, made a 53-yarder, hasn't missed yet this season. He's 5 of 5. This one from 44 yards on the right hash. And Buckner's kick is good. So 14-13. 6 seconds to go in the first half. So, let's see what the Falcons do. Chiefs get the football to start the halves. Start the third half. The second half. Start the third quarter is what I was trying to say. So, the Falcons will probably just take a knee. Let's see here. I mean, there's 6 seconds. What can you possibly do in 6 seconds? Kickoff here for Buckner is a touchback deep into the end zone. Pretty close, yeah, but a very close first half. They got a quarterback comparison up right now. I was going to go over to halftime. Both quarterbacks actually 128 yards exactly, a touchdown and an interception. But we head to halftime, and the Falcons lead this one by one. 14-13 Chiefs with the football to start the third quarter. No Hurricanes in your top 10. I've wanted to put Miami in my top 10. I just can't seem to find a spot for them. I thought about dropping Penn State. I thought... I really do think they're a very good team. I just couldn't find a place for them in the top 10. They've been like number 11 for me for like the past 3 weeks. Yeah, they're like right there. Like, I don't know who they play next week, or if there's somebody else who can lose next week. Let me look at the schedule real quick. Miami plays Virginia Tech on Friday night. Let's see if there's any other teams we've got in the top 10 near the bottom who can potentially lose. Utah, that's a tough one with Arizona. But yeah, Miami's they're a really good team. I just got them just barely outside the top 10. They've been that way for a few weeks. Did Notre Dame win? They beat Miami, Ohio 28-3. Be back after half. Okay. Yeah, me too. I'm gonna go take a quick break. I'll be back in a second. And yeah, I will be right back. Alright, I'm back. Oh wow, we got raided while I was gone. Wow. Dixon Way raid. Wow, thank you guys for the raid. Yeah, thank you guys for the raid. I appreciate that. The Dixon Way with the raid. Thank you. I appreciate that. He does it every halftime. Very cool. I appreciate that. I hope you have a great stream, bro. Keep up the grind. Thank you. I will. I appreciate the support. Uh, sorry. Hope more can show up right now. Yeah, thank you. Appreciate that. I'm sure more people come on. Don't worry. But the Falcons, they lead the Chiefs 14-13 at halftime. But a very close game so far. Sorry you're gonna head out though. But have a good one though. Going to check out, going to check them out whenever you're not busy with streaming. All right, thank you for the support. I appreciate it. Have a rest of your day. You seem cool. I liked and subs. Thank you. Much appreciated. But the Falcons, they lead this one 14-13 at halftime. Chiefs have not led yet in this game. They've trailed ever since 11:07 in the first quarter when the Falcons scored a touchdown. But I originally said the Chiefs win this one 26-20. I think the score will still be somewhere in that range, but it's pretty close to. I think the score will be pretty similar, but I don't necessarily know if the Chiefs will still win. This is a very close game. And I really don't know if they will continue. It's going to be close either way. But as far as my updated score prediction goes, let's go. I don't know if I want to stick with the Chiefs or switch to the Falcons. I think it'll be a close game either way. But let's go. Let's go. Yo, let's switch to the Falcons And let's say the Falcons will win this one by a score of. Let's say Falcons in a close one, 20. This is tough. I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do here. I'd originally said 26-20. But. Sorry, I said the Chiefs 26-20 originally. But let's go with the Falcons by a score of, let's say 26-20 Falcons now. But the second half is going to begin shortly. Let me get this scoreboard correct. But let's take a look at some stats from the first half real quick. The second half will start in a minute. 14-13 Falcons lead. It's been a different story for the quarterbacks. Under 10 air yards, Mahomes 93 yards and a touchdown. Cousins just 38 yards. But over 10 air yards, it's essentially the opposite. Justin Simmons picked off Mahomes for the 6th time. I know I said before, I wonder if that's the most times one player has been picked off by another. It is. As 6 times in his career, Mahomes has been intercepted by Justin Simmons. But as I said before, both quarterbacks have thrown for 128 yards and a touchdown. And an interception, actually. Rushing for the Chiefs, Carson Steele, 6 carries, 26 yards. Samaje Perine, 6 carries, 25 yards. Patrick Mahomes, Xavier Worthy, and Rashee Rice, all with 1 carry for less than 10 yards. And then receiving for the Chiefs, Rashee Rice, 7 catches, 62 yards, and a score. Xavier Worthy, 2 for 17. Justin Watson, 1 for 13, same with Noah Gray. Samaje Perine, 2 for 13. Juju Smith-Schuster, 1 for 4. Travis Kelce, just 2 catches for 4 yards, very quiet game. And Carson Steele, 1 catch for 2 yards. By the way, the opening kickoff of the second half was a touchback. And briefly going over the Falcons stats, I said Cousins already. 128, a touchdown and a pick. Bijan Robinson, 9 carries, 23 yards, and a touchdown. Algier, 1 for 4. And I'll get to receiving in a second. Mahomes looks to throw here to start the half. There's Kelce. Quiet first half. He gains 9 there on the first play of the second half. And then receiving for the Falcons, real quick, Kyle Pitts, 1 catch, 50 yards. Darnell Mooney, 3 for 37. Drake London, 2 for 24 and a touchdown. And Ray McCloud, 2 for 17. But from the 39, here's a 2nd and 1 for the Chiefs. Mahomes throws to the outside, caught by Rice. Rice with space after the catch. Breaks tackle, still on his feet. Rashee Rice with a nice catch and run. He's been so good after the catch this season. Shows again there. And he easily picks up a Chief first down and a lot more as well. Inside Falcons territory to the 47. Mahomes in shotgun. Hands off to Carson Steele up the middle. And Steele picks up about 5 or 6. So 2nd and 5 for the Chiefs. Mahomes throws quickly, caught by Rice. This time, not much after the catch, but he gains 6, enough for a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 for the Chiefs inside Falcons territory. They got the ball on the 36. Mahomes in shotgun. Will look to throw. Mahomes given time. Mahomes zips one over the middle. Caught by Kelce inside the 20, down at the 18. And Travis Kelce has already matched his amount of catches from the first half and like quadrupled his yards. Picks up about 18 on that play. And now has 4 catches for about 26 yards, 28 yards, somewhere around there. He's got 2 catches, 27 yards this drive. So he's got 4 for 31 on the game. Carson Steele powers ahead for 9 on first down. The Chiefs offense comes out to start the second half, and they're moving the ball effectively and with a purpose. What a long drive for the Chiefs in the first half. Not necessarily this one here. Moving the ball very quickly down the field. 2nd and 1. Mahomes hands off to Carson Steele once again. He's got enough for a first down. Steele inside the 5, taken down at the 3. 1st and goal for the Chiefs. Moving the ball very effectively and efficiently here on this opening drive of the second half. Looks very similar to what the Falcons did on their first drive of the game. On the opening drive of the first half. 1st and goal here. They're going to go motion Mahomes out. Carson Steele to take the direct snap. Steele powering his way ahead down at the 2. Eight-play, 69-yard drive that's taken 4:15 off the clock so far for the Chiefs. Got a 2nd and goal from the 2-yard line. Down by 1. Looking to take their first lead of the day. Mahomes in the pistol. Carson Steele the back line behind him. He hands off to Steele up the middle. He gets stuffed at the line. Carson Steele may have even lost a yard. And a great stop for this Falcon defense, forcing a 3rd down. So here's a 3rd and goal. From the 3, Mahomes in shotgun, P-Ron in the back line to his left. I'd be surprised to see a run play here. Mahomes rolling left. Mahomes still rolling left, looking for a receiver. Mahomes now flings it out of the end zone. Incomplete. So the Falcons defense, they get a stop. Matt Judon is injured over on the sideline. Hopefully he's alright. Matt Judon, the guy with pressure on Mahomes. He ended up getting a hit on him. And forcing Mahomes to throw it away. But Harrison Buckner comes on for the field goal attempt. This is a chip shot, 21 yards. Has made from 53 and 44, and this one is good. And the Chiefs, they take their first lead of the day. It is now 16-14. As the Chiefs take the opening kick of the 3rd quarter. And go quickly down the field. That scoring drive for the Chiefs, 11 plays, 67 yards, that takes 5:20 off the clock. So the Falcons, they're about to get the football for their first possession here in the second half. Did you eat some nice mac and cheese during halftime? No, I didn't have anything to eat. Just refilled my water. I ate before I streamed. Alright, they're now back from commercial. Well, looks like a lot of new visitors showed up. Yeah, we got a raid from, I forget, what was his name now? The Dixon Wes, so shout out to him for the raid. But here is the return. And the return for Williams gets up to the 28-yard line, and that is where the Falcons will take over, trailing for the first time today, 16-14. So 1st and 10 from the 28. Cousins off play action. We'll find Mooney in the flat. Looks like the same exact play they started this game with. This time not quite as productive, but he gains 5. Darnell Mooney, after a good first drive, very quiet since then for the Falcons. So here's a 2nd and 5, 9 minutes to go in the third quarter. McLeod in motion. Cousins hands off to Bijan Robinson up the middle, and Robinson gains 3. Hasn't found a ton of running room today. Has gotten into the end zone, but overall, not the greatest performance for Bijan Robinson. Kirk Cousins has the 5th fewest games to 40,000 passing yards in NFL history. Matthew Stafford with the fewest, then Matt Ryan, Dan Marino, or Drew Brees, Dan Marino, and then Kirk Cousins at 40,000 yards in 153 career games. Cousins looks to throw. Cousins with lots of time. Now Cousins, he's taken down for a sack. Somebody tripped him up who was lying on the ground. It was Mike Pennell. And the Falcons forced a punt. Pennell got knocked to the ground. And while he's on the ground, Cousins tries to step up in the pocket. And he goes down for a sack. So 4th and 3, the Falcons punt this away. And the Chiefs' defense gets a stop. They force a quick 3-and-out. So Bradley Pinion punts this away. And Mecole Hardman will let this bounce through the end zone for a touchback. And the Chiefs will take over at their own 20-yard line. Only 3 NFL teams scored at least 30 plus points today. The quarterbacks of those teams, Sam Darnold, Andy Dalton, and Malik Willis. That is wild. Obviously, it's still possible for one of these teams to hit 30, but so far. Hold on 1 second. Let me just check something really quick. But waiting for them to come back from a commercial here. The Chiefs with the football on their own 20 following the defense forcing a 3-and-out, and then the punt being a touchback. So still waiting for them to come back here. Not sure if any of you guys are baseball fans, but 10 minutes ago, the Cincinnati Reds fired their manager David Bell. Just in case any of you guys care about baseball or the Cincinnati Reds, they fired their manager. So 1st and 10 for the Chiefs, ball on their own 20. Mahomes hands off to Carson, Steele up the middle, and Steele gains 6. Carson Steele has been pretty good for Chiefs. Obviously, missing Isaiah Pacheco is a loss to the team, but Steele's been pretty solid. 2nd and 5 from the 25. Mahomes looks to throws quickly. That is caught by Rice. He's going to be just short of a first down. It's going to be 3rd and less than a yard. I believe that's the 9th catch of the game for Rashee Rice. Third and 1. Mahomes under center. Mahomes hands off to Steele, and Steele picks up a first down. Gets only 2 yards, gets to the 31. That's enough to move the chains. And Carson Steele now 13 carries for 54 yards for the undrafted rookie from UCLA. So 1st and 10 from the 31. Mahomes in shotgun, now with a fresh set of downs. Mahomes off play action, will look to throw. Mahomes takes a shot down the field. It's caught by Rashee Rice to the 41. And a big play there for the Chiefs. That is a nice throw from Mahomes to get it over that linebacker. Hit Rice in stride. That's a really nice throw. That was the best quarterback in the league for a reason. So inside Falcons territory, here's another throw to the outside. This one caught by Worthy, and Worthy gains only a yard. Rice on fire. He's been great today. He got in the end zone. I believe he's got 10 catches for probably close to 100 yards at this point. Let me check real quick. So 2nd and 9 here for the Chiefs. Ball on the 41 of the Falcons. Mahomes pump fakes, looks to throw, steps up in the pocket, he's going to run. Mahomes, plenty of space, he slides at the 26. First down and more for the Chiefs. But Rashee Rice, he's now up to 11 catches for 113 yards and a touchdown. He's played a great game. So 1st and 10 from 26. Mahomes hands off to Steele up the middle. Carson Steele breaking free from initial contact, and he'll gain 7. Maybe 8 yards there. Carson Steele, the undrafted rookie, now up to 14 carries for 62 yards. Mahomes is thrown for 206, a touchdown and a pick, and Rashee Rice with 11 catches for 113 yards and a touchdown. From the 17, Mahomes under center. He hands off to Steele once again. This time Carson Steele, not much running room. He's going to get stopped short of the marker, and it'll be 3rd and 1. So 1st and 10 from the 16. Chiefs lead this one 16-14. Here's the reverse to Xavier Worthy. Worthy doesn't get many blocks, but he's able to pick up 6 anyway. Rashee Rice completely missed on any blocking anybody. So here is a 2nd and 4 for the Chiefs. Ball on the 10-yard line. Mahomes throws to the outside, caught by Rice. In a loss of about 3. A.J. Terrell makes a great play on that, although Rice is now hurt. Injured on the play. This is not good. Let's see what happens here. Rashee Rice comes in motion. A.J. Terrell reads that play in the blink of an eye. He's practically tackling Rice before he even catches that. And it doesn't look like anything unusual can potentially, like where you can spot an injury for Rashee Rice, but hopefully he's alright. He's played a great game. That's his 12th catch. He's got 110-ish receiving yards. I think that was actually, that might have been marked a rush. No, it wasn't. That was his 12th catch for, he's got 110 yards and a touchdown. But he has been really good for the Chiefs today. Hopefully he's alright. And it's not a serious injury or anything like that. So you never want to see a player get hurt. Rice so far on the year coming into this game, 12 catches, 178 yards and a touchdown. He's doubled his catches and not quite doubled his yards. But he's played an unbelievable game today. So still waiting for them to come back from commercial following the injury, but obviously hopefully Rice is alright. He has played a great game. The game's leading receiver with 110 yards. No other player in the game has more than 50. Still waiting for them to come back from commercial. Alright, now they're back. Rasheed Rice over on the sideline. Obviously, hopefully he's alright. 3rd and 7 from the 12. Mahomes looks to throw. Here comes a blitz. Mahomes gets rid of it. Underneath, caught by Juju Smith-Schuster. And he's diving into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. The Chiefs extend their lead. Juju Smith-Schuster with the touchdown. 2nd passing touchdown of the day for Mahomes, and the Chiefs go 11 plays, 80 yards, 6:04 off the clock, and extend their lead. It is now 22 to 14. The extra point would make it 23. It's just a simple drag route here. Very similar to the play Rasheed Rice scored on. He scored on drag before. His was, I believe, 13 yards. This one, 10 yards, I think. Buckner, oh, he missed that? Buckner missed the extra point. Wow. It's missed right. And it will stay an 8-point game. He doinks it off the upright. And it's no good. Wow. So it's going to stay an 8-point game, and you wonder if that missed extra point could come into play later in this game. That could be big. Gonna be tough here for Atlanta. Yeah, they just need something to go positive their way. Got off to a little bit of a rough start, giving up points on both Chiefs' drive, field goal and touchdown, and then went 3 and out on their only possession. Was it 3 and out? They punted on their only possession. I think it was 3 and out. The kick here is going to be brought out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Here is Ray McLeod on the return. Here's a good return from McLeod across the 30 to the 32. And, of course, there's a flag. I feel like I can count on one hand the amount of times I've seen a kickoff return today with no flags. It's an illegal block in the back on the Falcons. That'll back them up. Too many weapons. Yeah, the Chiefs, they didn't have many weapons last year, but they got some good players now. Falcons on their last 4 possessions, they've punted, thrown a pick, gone to halftime, and then punted again. 0 first downs in their last 4 possessions. Cousins under center, off play action. Cousins pump fakes, and now throws downfield. That's caught by Mooney again, and Darnell Mooney with his 4th catch of the game gains 12, enough for a Falcon first down. It's a big first down. That is their first down in 5 drives, including this one. Keep ball out of Mahomes' hands. Offense needs a long drive here. Go Falcons. Yeah, the offense, they need to put together a drive. The thing is, when the Falcons have scored, they've done it really fast. Here's the handoff to Bijan. He gets hit in the backfield and swung down by Nick Bolton, loss of a yard. Falcons D is just tired. Yeah, that could be definitely be the case. We'll get the rest of the comments in a second. Cousins sets up the screen here to Bijan. Bijan gets a couple of blocks, and Bijan Robinson still on his feet across the 40-yard line. Fumbles the ball. Was he down first? I think he might have been down. The Chiefs come away with it, but they do say he was down first. Oh, yeah, he's definitely down first. Good call by the officials. Clearly down. So, it's down at the 41, and that brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. Last Sunday's game on Sunday Night Football, I felt like the third quarter took like an hour. This one feels so fast. As long as Mahomes stays healthy and Reed is calling plays, Chiefs to your Super Bowl pick again. Can I look up time possession any chance? Sure. But yeah, with Mahomes and the Chiefs, as long as they have Mahomes and Reed, and like even last year they didn't have a great receiving core, they still won the Super Bowl. Yeah, you can never go wrong with picking them. But time possession, it is wow, that is very lopsided. I didn't realize this was this one-sided. Time possession, 30 minutes and 58 seconds for the Chiefs, 14:02 for the Falcons. Chiefs outgaining the Falcons 342 to 187, and they've run more than 2 times as many plays. So with what you're saying of how the Falcons defense is tired, that is very possible because they've been on the field for over 30 minutes already. I would like to see Buffalo win a trophy from the AFC. I would like to see Josh Allen win it at some point in his career. I hope he does. Yeah, there's a lot of players who I hope would can win and have deep playoff runs. Hopefully, win a Super Bowl at some point in their career. Josh Allen's one of those players. Oh, well, we got Bills Ravens on Sunday Night Football next week. Wow, what a game that is! Here's a 1st and 10. Run for Algier, running left. He gains a couple. Second and 7 here from the 44 for the Falcons. Cousins under center. Off play action. Cousins throws downfield, tipped and incomplete, looking for Drake London. Don't sleep on the Jets. Now that Miami lost Tua, I feel the Jets can make the playoffs. Yeah, that Tua loss hurts. Now the Dolphins, I don't know. Is that Skylar Thompson injury? Is that serious? Because he left with a chest injury, right? But hopefully that's not serious. But yeah, I had the Jets making the playoffs even if the Dolphins were healthy. What's up? How's it going? It's going well. How about you? Here is a 3rd and 7 from the 44. Cousins looks to throw, has time, throws over the middle, caught by Darnell Mooney in stride. Mooney to the 39. First down, Falcons inside Chiefs territory. You even hear people saying Rodgers is gone or no longer a threat. Yeah, I don't really think that's the case at all. Rodgers, he's still a very, very good quarterback. He just hasn't played much. Here's the handoff to Bijan Robinson, running right, and he gains about 3. Yeah, Rodgers is still good as long as he continues to play more. I mean, he threw multiple touchdown passes this week, and he's just trying to shake off the rust because he didn't play much. But as he gets back to playing football, he's going to get I'm not certain. I'm not necessarily saying he'll be the MVP guy he was, but he's going to go back to being a top 5, 6 quarterback in the NFL. At very least, top 10. Cousins is pressured, and he's going to throw this at the feet of Bijan Robinson, who's actually on the ground. And now Nick Bolton looks to be injured. He's played a nice game. Hopefully he's alright. Magic Cowboys lost. Yeah, that wasn't a great game for the Cowboys. I thought they were going to come back and the Ravens were going to blow another lead. I was watching the end of that game. But, yeah. It wasn't the greatest game for the Cowboys. 3rd and 7 here for the Falcons. They just converted 3rd and 7 a minute ago. Cousins is pressured by 3 people. His throw tipped the line and incomplete. He had no time on that play. Brings up a 4th and 7. Let's see, this is going to be a long field goal if they opt to try it. The Chiefs... Let's see, it looks like they brought 5. Somehow we're able to get 3 guys free, which is insane. It's a good job by Cousins to not take a sack. Keeps him in field goal range. It's going to be a long field goal, 54 yards for Younghoe Koo. From the right hash. With the kick for Koo, it is good. He got it. So Younghoe Koo nails a 54-yarder. That's now 22-17. Imagine if Rodgers had Tyreek and Waddle. That'd be insane. I feel like I was going to say something a second ago. Now I don't remember what it was. This came in a few minutes ago. Steelers rookie right tackle Troy Fautanu was placed on the IR this week. He suffered what is essentially a dislocated kneecap and will have surgery to repair the ligament damage. He's out for the rest of the season, although could return if the Steelers make the playoffs. That is not good. Hopefully he can get back to the field soon. He was pretty good for the Steelers so far, but now... Hopefully, he can have a speedy recovery to what could be a pretty serious injury. Your top 5 quarterbacks: Mahomes, Allen, Rodgers, Lamar, Burrow. Okay. I'm not sure I'd have Rodgers right there at 3, but maybe. I mean, he's still really good. Mahomes is definitely 1. I've got Allen 2. I had Burrow 3 coming into the year. Let's see, where were my rankings, my quarterback rankings coming into the season? Yeah, Mahomes, Allen. I might put Lamar at 3 right now. He's been so good to start the year. But quarterback rankings, simply right now, I'd probably go Mahomes, Allen, Lamar Jackson. Then I would say Burrow, Rodgers, maybe? Hold on. Let me find this real quick. Yeah, there's so many quarterbacks you can argue for a top 5, though. It's really a lot of good quarterbacks around the league. But the Chiefs, they get the football back down 5 here. And Dak Prescott's also in that conversation, although it hasn't been too great to start the year. 1st and 10 from the 30. Handoff to Carson Steele up the middle. And Steele runs forward for 6. Now Carson Steele's slow to get up. He looks a little shaken up. He's able to run off to the sideline, though. Hopefully it's nothing serious. So here's a 2nd and 4 from the 36. Mahomes in shotgun. Pirine in the back, line to his left. Mahomes will check it down to Pirine in the flat. Pirine with 3 defenders around him. He's going to pick up 2 or 3 yards. Good job of the Falcons rallying to the football at the point of the catch. The Chiefs running backs active roster, they've got Carson Steele, Samaje Perine, and Keontae Ingram. They signed Kareem Hunt to their practice squad this past week. They've also got Clyde Edwards-Helaire and Isaiah Pacheco. Both are not available. Edwards-Helaire on the non-football illness list. Pacheco on the IR. Here's the throw to Kelsey over the middle, broken up. Incomplete. That's a big play by the Falcons defense. Looks like Kelsey actually... Oh, just bit my tongue when I said that. Looks like Kelsey actually had that for a 2nd and 4. It's broken up very nicely. Oh, yeah, perfectly timed. Yeah, great defensive play by Jesse Bates. Falcons safeties played pretty well today. Justin Simmons had a pick before. Jesse Bates with a near pick in the first half. Now with a nice defensive play there. High snap. But Areza collects it and sends this one to Williams on a couple of bounces. From the 9, Williams on the return. Oh, he lost the ball! He lost the ball and the Chiefs recover at the 8-yard line. Wow! He might have been down. I think what happens here is I think he loses it when he hits the ground. But let's see. This is just crazy all around. This is a really high snap. Areza has to jump and go full extension. Yeah, his elbow hits the ground, which causes the ball to come out. This is going to stay Atlanta football. Yeah, the ball comes out when his arm hits the ground. So this will stay Falcon football at the 11. And they have now corrected the call. This has Kelsey had a catch yet? Yeah, he's got like 4 catches for 30 yards. Pretty quiet game, but he has had a few catches. Kelsey, let me check his numbers exactly. Kelsey, yeah, 4 for 30 exactly. How about that? This game isn't over yet if the D can make a stop. Did you speak too soon? Not really. Almost, but the Falcons do retain possession. Get Robinson going. Yeah, the Falcons, they've had no space to run the football. Bijan's averaging 2.3 yards per carry. As a team, the Falcons are averaging 2.2 yards a carry. And I don't even think the Chiefs have been that good against the run this year. Let's see. Let me pull up the rushing numbers for the Chiefs defense real quick. Yeah, they're averaging 129 rushing yards allowed and 4.8 yards a carry. So pretty surprising that Falcons aren't able to run the football. Especially considering this is a Falcons offense that's pretty good at running the ball. Yeah, we'll have to see if they can get Bijan Robinson going down the stretch. 11:22 to go in the 4th quarter. Falcons put the football on their own 11. Alright, they're back from commercial here. The Chiefs have run just about twice as many plays as the Falcons. 66-35. They've outgained them 350 to 210. Falcons with the ball on their own 11. Cousins looks to throw. Cousins hit as he throws. Incomplete. Forced to throw to be behind the intended receiver, Ray McLeod. There's a flag on the play. If this is roughing the passer, good, it's not. It's illegal hands to the face. Oh yeah, actually knocks the helmet off Chris Jones. By the way, Falcons right tackle Caleb McGarry has not returned to the game. That was their second string right tackle with the penalty there. Keep Holmes on the sideline. Need to get the run game going with Robinson. Long drives eat up clock. Only chance, in your opinion? I think they could have a chance if they throw the football. But yeah, if they can get the run game going, that'll definitely help. So 1st and 15 following the penalty. Cousins hands off to Algier. However, Algier breaks a tackle, and there's a good run. He gains about 9 yards up to the 15. They go quickly. Another handoff to Tyler Algier. Algier with space into the secondary. Tyler Algier lowers the shoulder to the 28-yard line. Back-to-back good runs for Tyler Algier. He really is a nice player. I was a fan of him. Didn't love the Bijan Robinson pick when the Falcons made it. Obviously, I love Bijan Robinson, and I'm a huge fan of him. But didn't love the pick for the Falcons. Obviously, Bijan's a great player, but I've always been a fan of Algier as well. Algier for the third straight play. This time not as much space, gaining just 2 running right. To the 30-yard line. Brings up a 2nd and 8 with 10:20 to go. So 2nd and 8 from the 30. Cousins in shotgun. A look to throw. Cousins throws to the outside. That is caught by Kyle Pitts. Just his second catch. But he's got enough for a first down. Gains 9. He's now got 2 catches for 58 yards. Robinson was drafted really high for a running back, if you remember correctly. I'm pretty sure he was drafted number 8 to the Falcons in 2023. Yeah, I always liked him as a player a lot. I liked him a ton coming out of Texas. Still a big fan of him. I just didn't like the pick at the time. But I mean, he's still a really good player. I just thought the Falcons should have gone other directions there. Robinson gets the carry here and gains about 3. With over 9 minutes to go in the game, Chiefs lead this one by 5, 22-15. There's a 2nd and 7 from the 41. Cousins looks to throw. He's pressured. Cousins gets rid of it quickly. Caught by Drake London. London's... Oh, he almost lost the ball. He bobbled it on the tackle, but able to get it back. Nick Bolton is now down. But this is a nice throw from Cousins. He gets hit by Drew Tranquil right as he lets that one go. But delivers an accurate throw to Drake London, who's able to break a tackle. Almost fumbles, but does a good job of getting it back. He actually never let it hit the ground. It just like popped out of his hands for a second, but he's able to grab it right there. But Nick Bolton, the injured player, hopefully he's okay. Only 9 minutes left. Yeah, this game's gone by pretty quickly. 8:36 to go, to be exact. Thanks, no problem. So 1st and 10 for the Falcons. Ball on the Chiefs' 46-yard line. McLeod in motion. He'll hand off to McLeod on the end around. And McLeod gets some blocks. McLeod down the sideline. Ray McLeod stays in bounds. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line. Big gain there for the Falcons. Out of bounds with 8:15 to go. Let's see, where did they mark him out here? I think he was able to stay in. I think he's out of bounds at like the 22, 23-yard line. That should be a face mask, I think. Missed? No, it's not a face mask. Good no call. Gain of 20. They got him to the 46. Here's the throw out to Mooney for a loss of 2. Face mask looked like, yeah, it did look like that, but he didn't actually grab his face mask. He kind of grabbed like the collar of his shirt, but it wasn't actually a horse collar tackle because he didn't tackle him. If that makes any sense at all. Yeah, it did look like a face mask at the first couple times I looked at the replay as well. So you're not alone there. I thought the same thing. 2nd and 12. Cousins sets up the screen here to Bijan Robinson. And Robinson to the outside gains about 4. Nine-play, 65-yard drive that's taken 4:10 off the clock. Here we got a 3rd and 8 for the Falcons. This is a big 3rd down. 3rd and 8 from the 24. Cousins in shotgun. Chiefs show blitz. Oh, they got a free 5 yards. Somebody jumps off sides. That's Justin Reed. This is against the Chiefs. Makes this a much easier 3rd down. It's a neutral zone infraction to make this a 3rd and 3. I gotta think Atlanta will go for it on 4th down. That's where it gets interesting, because do you need a touchdown right here? No, but it would be much better if you would get it here. But yeah, now that it could be a 4th and short, here's the handoff to Robinson. He doesn't get there. It's 4th and about 2 from the 18. If over midfield, yeah. Yeah, I would think go for it in this situation as well. If it was like a 4th and 8, I think I might kick the field goal. But it's 4th and 2 from the 17-yard line. Cousins looks to throw on 4th down. Over the middle. Call for a 1st down. Drake London to the 11-yard line. And a big conversion there for the Falcons. They get to the line quickly. And a nice throw and catch from Cousins to London. Scared money don't make money. That's true. Nice Atlanta. Yeah, nice play there. Nice throw and catch. Here's the toss to Robinson running left. Bijan Robinson to the outside. Robinson gains 5 down to the 6-yard line. That'll bring up a 2nd and 5 with 5:20 left. Ball on the 6-yard line. Chiefs up by 5, 22-17. This has actually been a really good game. Hasn't necessarily been like a shootout, but this has been a nice back and forth game. Nick Bolton, by the way, got hurt a few plays ago. He's back on the field. We were just talking about the Falcons' run game at the start of this drive. 51 rushing yards this drive. They had 38 rushing yards in the game coming into this drive. Algier gets the carry up the middle. This time, not much space, only a yard. So this brings up about a 3rd and 4. This is a big third down. Another third down. Again, you could probably go for this on fourth if you don't get it. This has been a long Falcon drive, over 7 minutes off the clock. Here comes a blitz. Cousins has time, throws to the end zone, incomplete. Kyle Pitts, the target. Broken up by Quinn Cook. Now it's a 4th and 5. The Falcons, they do a great job picking up this blitz. Cousins has time. Bijan Robinson with a great blitz pickup there as the running back. Allows Cousins time to throw to Pitts. But it's 4th and 5. They will go for it. Ball on the 6-yard line. They can get a first down without scoring a touchdown. Here comes another blitz. Cousins towards the end zone, incomplete. A low throw looking for Drake London. Quinn Cook in coverage there again. Two big defensive plays by Quinn Cook on 3rd and 5 and 4th and 5. Breaks up 2 passes in the end zone. And it will stay a 5-point game. 4:04 to go. But the Chiefs backed up deep inside their own territory. I like going for it in that situation. Obviously, you need a touchdown. A field goal doesn't really do you anything. Time left, 4:04. But 4 minutes, 4 seconds left in this game. Each team still has all 3 timeouts. But at what point do you start thinking about timeouts here if you're the Falcons? Down by 5. Obviously, it's probably a little early to start using these timeouts. We're still a little over 4 minutes left. But at some point, got to start thinking about them if the Chiefs start to put a drive together. The good news is the Chiefs there backed up deep inside their own territory with the ball on their own 6-yard line. I believe that is the worst starting field position either team has had so far. I got to keep Mahomes to a field goal here. Yeah, touchdown would be a worst case scenario. So that makes it a 2-score game. Obviously, a field goal makes an 8-point game. That's still a 1-score game. It's touchdown and 2-point conversion. So, but yeah, just like you said, have to keep them to, at worst, a field goal. Ideally for the Falcons right here, you get a quick stop, and you get the ball back with good field position at like midfield. But from the 6, Mahomes under center will hand off to Carson Steele, and Steele gains only 2. 4 minutes to go. They're going back to this 3rd down play. They're saying this should have been a pass interference call on Quinn Cook, who made the play against Kyle Pitts and should have given the Falcons the ball on the 1. Mahomes rolling to his left. Mahomes fakes a shovel pass, and it's taken down inbounds a couple yards short of the line to gain. So this is a 3rd and 2. Huge third down upcoming in this game. 3rd and 2. The Chiefs are 3 for 8 on third downs, less than 3 yards. Mahomes in shotgun, steal the back line to his left. 3 receivers stacked to the right. Steele exits the backfield. Mahomes looks to throw. Mahomes underneath, that is incomplete. What a stop here for this defense. The Falcons defense forces a 3 and out. And that is huge. I'm not really sure what happened here on this play. It looked like they had plenty of guys open on drag routes underneath. They got some kind of mesh concept. Worthy stops running here. Even if Worthy continues, that doesn't look like a good throw from Mahomes. It looks really low. Oh, I never changed the ball marker, but that's okay because the Falcons are getting the ball back. But the defense gets a huge stop. Fair caught at the 35. But there is a flag on the play. 2:26 to go. Each team still has all 3 timeouts. There's still a ton of time left in this game. Wait, what happened here? Oh, there is no foul on the play. So the Falcons get the football at their own 35. Looking to potentially come back and win this one again. Obviously, they did it last week against the Eagles in not much time at all. Here, time is not really a factor. 2:26 to go. Each team with all 3 timeouts. 2-minute warning as well. Time not really a factor. From the 35, Cousins looks to throw. Has time. Cousins downfield. That is incomplete. That was tipped by Trent McDuffie. He's such a good player. Underrated. Then almost caught in the deflection by Darnell Mooney for a completion. But we actually got a flag on the play here. It is defensive hands to the face. It's against the Chiefs. It gives the Falcons 5 yards and an automatic first down. It's hard to tell where his hands exactly are from that angle. So 1st and 10 from the 40. 2:21 to go. Chiefs up by 5. Cousins looks to throw. Underneath, caught by London. Drake London inside Chiefs territory to the 48 and a 12-yard catch and run there. And it looks like that's going to bring us to the 2-minute warning as well. So 2 minutes to go, potentially. Could snap this before the 2-minute warning, and they do. Cousins looks to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field, incomplete. A flag comes in. Hold on. Looks like they're going to get McDuffie for a hold. I thought the Falcons were just going to take this to the 2-minute warning. They're going to get McDuffie for an interference call. Wow, let's see this. I didn't think anything here. I don't necessarily know if pass interference is the right call. It is a penalty. Interferes, definitely. So, some kind of call. Whether it's illegal contact you want to call. I think illegal contact is the right call there, but either way, a penalty. But we now have 1:56 to go in this game. Each team with all 3 timeouts. And that's a big penalty. It puts the ball on the 37-yard line of the Chiefs. And now if you're the Falcons, you don't want to score too quickly. Clock management crucial, exactly. Yeah, you don't want to give the ball back to Mahomes. Obviously, we know what he can do. You don't want to give the ball back too soon. This is what seasons are made of. Yeah, this is big game, or big moments right here. So, minute 56 to go. We're at the 2-minute warning. Let's see if the Chiefs can hold on and get their third win, remain undefeated, or if the Falcons can have a comeback win for the second week in a row. The Falcons with football on the Chiefs 37. Each team has all 3 timeouts as well. That could be a factor. If the Falcons can't score here, they can get the football back. But obviously they're fringe field goal range right here. Cousins gonna take a shot down the field, incomplete, just out of the reach of Drake London. London had a step. Cousins hit as he threw. So 2nd and 10 for the Falcons on the 37. I really like this throw from Cousins. London's got a step down the field. Oh, he never sees the ball. That's why. 2nd and 10. Cousins throws to the outside, caught by Darnell Mooney with blockers, and Mooney taken down for pickup of only a yard. Hold on, we got a flag at the point of the catch, or at the point of the tackle here. Could this be a helmet-to-helmet hit or a face mask or something like that? Didn't look like we had a helmet-to-helmet hit. Oh, it's a horse collar tackle. Yeah, that is a horse collar. That's a big penalty for the Chiefs. If I'm the Falcons, I want to run the football a little bit here. Take some time off the clock. Cousins in shotgun. Another throw to the outside. Mooney, this time taken down for a loss of 3. As the screen pass does not work. I mean, these quick throws and screens to the outside, they're just extensions of the run game, but they're really not doing much for the Falcons. And when you ran the football so effectively last drive, why not go back to it? Bad play call. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that screen. But now 2nd and 12, do you really want to run the football here? I don't. Cousins to throw here, has time. Pump fakes underneath, that is caught by London, breaks the tackle. Drake London inside the 15, taken down at the 13, a yard short of the first down marker. And with a minute to go here, we've got a timeout called by the Falcons. It's their first timeout. This is a play that's got to be made by this Chiefs defender right here. He's in a great position to knock the ball away. But even if he allows a completion, he has to make that tackle right there. As it is, London able to turn upfield. Not known for his ability after the catch, but he's done a good job getting what he can after the catch. And that's some big yards after the catch there. 3rd and 1. Drake London, 6 catches, 67 yards, and a touchdown. They put 3 seconds back on the clock. So 3rd and 1 with 1:03 to go. Cousins in shotgun. Algier line up to his right. They're going to run it with Algier. And, oh, he's short. He did not get there. Maybe in the second effort he got closer. I still don't think he got this. I think this is 4th down. Looks like he got half a yard, and it's going to be 4th and half a yard. 54 seconds left. It's 4th and inches. Hold on. This is interesting. The Chiefs called a timeout here. 56 seconds left. The Chiefs called a timeout. Interesting. I guess they're trying to save time if the Falcons score. But 4th and inches. Huge 4th down here. Here's a look at Algier down the line. Yeah, he's definitely short. So 4th and inches, here we go. Cousins under center, 2 running backs. Hands off to Bijan. Bijan unable to break a tackle, and he's taken down for a loss of 4 on the play, and the Chiefs going to hold on for the win. I really don't love that call. Nick Bolton able to take him down for a big loss. Predictable. Yeah, I just don't love the call. You haven't ran the ball too effectively. And if you're going to put it in a formation like that, where it's very easy to see you're going to run the football, the Chiefs loaded up the box. I didn't love it. Mahomes is going to take a knee here. Falcons call their second timeout with 45 seconds left. Yeah, that is true. 2 chances to get a yard, and they don't get it, either one of them. Yeah, on that 4th and short call, I don't mind running the football. I don't really like the personnel and the formation they went from. If you're going to go with that formation, I want to go play action. Hard play action. But I prefer to try to spread them out. I'm not saying have somebody to each sideline. Try to spread the formation a little bit more. Mahomes takes another knee. It's weird. They're not going through traditional victory formation. Mahomes is going under center and then, like, just running back a few yards. Toss to the left with the lead blocker or straight up the gut. Poor effort. Yeah, I don't... Yeah, I'd agree there. Mahomes might have tweaked his ankle a little bit here. Falcons out of timeouts. Now, if they take at least 2 seconds off the clock here. And it looks like they took just enough time off the clock, and that's going to do it. Yeah, now that I really think about that 4th down call, I would have gone something play action. Drake London just caught a slant. right there, the previous drive, I would have called some kind of play action and try to get a quick throw to someone like Drake London right over the middle. I think that's what I would have tried. I don't love that play call. Uh, Take care, guys. Later. Have a good rest of your day. But final score 22-17, the Chiefs beat the Falcons. Ends up being a pretty good game. Falcons unable to come back for the second week in a row. And the Chiefs will hold on for the victory. Later, have a good rest of your day. But a good game, but poor effort in the end. Yeah, I agree. I really don't love the play calling at the very end. I didn't love some of those screens. I really didn't like the fourth down call. But a game on the line, gotta do better. Yeah, I agree. But yeah, that's gonna do it for today's stream, everybody. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like this, subscribe, turn notifications so you don't miss any other upcoming videos or upcoming streams. I'll be streaming Monday Night Football tomorrow, the second game. We'll also keeping a close eye on the first game. Tomorrow, we've got the Commanders and Bengals at 8:15, and the Bills and Jaguars at, I think it's 7:30. So I'll be live at like 8:10, 8:15, somewhere around there. But I'll see you tomorrow. Alright. See you then. But yeah, that's going to do it for today's stream, everybody. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like this video, subscribe, turn notifications so you don't miss any other upcoming videos or streams. I do my best to post as often as possible, and I will see you in the next video.